Welcome everyone to Synthesia 3.0. I want to start off with a crazy idea. 5 years from now, you'll never just watch a video again. When we invent new technology as humans, we always end up experimenting and inventing new media formats that are native to those technologies. Take the first website, for example. It looked exactly like a newspaper, but on a screen. It was literally just a page of text. That's all we could imagine at the time. Then, as time went on, we invented new web technologies that enabled for much richer experiences. Real-time updates, animations, video streaming, personalized feeds, and so much more. All of a sudden, the page wasn't just something you read anymore. It became something you could truly interact with. It became a different medium than a newspaper altogether. Now, if we look at video, it's barely changed since the first TV broadcast in the 1930s. It's almost 100 years later, and it's still exactly the same. The format is still a one-way broadcast that's recorded once and played back the same way to everyone. You can't interact with it, and that's the way video has always been. But for the first time in history, AI is changing video significantly, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. First, we can now generate content with AI in seconds. And it really is as easy as just typing. We can create images, videos, speech, anything, and it feels extremely lifelike and photorealistic. Secondly, with tools like ChatGPT and other large language models, we've really invented a new type of intelligence. Computers can now reason with us and have conversations. It's like you always have a tutor by your side that can help you with all different kinds of tasks in your life. What if we could combine these two types of AI? What could we create? What if we could make amazing content that's not just static, but it's kind of like having a real conversation? That is what Synthesia 3.0 is all about, pushing the boundaries of the video format with AI. And today, I'm excited to introduce you to video agents, the first step towards video becoming a two-way conversation. Video agents can talk, listen, and act in real time. They can run training role plays, screen candidates, guide customers, and do so much more. And beyond just conversations, agents can share contextual visual elements like graphs, images, and videos, just like you would in a live presentation with your team, enabling it to replace hundreds of repetitive processes. Video agents are not a standalone feature. You'll be creating them right inside the Synthesia editor, so there's no learning curve. You can literally embed one in any video with just a few clicks. I want to show you an example now, and then we'll get into all the details at the end.
Interesting. I have to run to my meeting now, but I'm curious about pricing.
No problem. Before you go, let's put a follow-up conversation on the calendar.
Here's a summary of your performance. 1. Pitching the product. You described Revcast quickly and clearly. Score 9 out of 10. 2. Leading with value. Your communication focused on the feature, not the value. Score 5 out of 10.
Before we get into video agents, let's have a look at all the new capabilities we're bringing to the Synthesia platform. First, let's look at the improvements we're making to our avatars. As you know, body language makes up for more than half of our communication. And with the release of our proprietary Express 2 models, our avatars have never been more engaging or felt more real. This new avatar model combines facial expressions and lip sync with natural hand and body gestures.
Before, we were locked to the frame.
We couldn't move our hands or truly show emotion.
As of today, boom! We can finally express ourselves fully.
We've got hands and body control.
Express 2 converts script into performance your audience can feel.
See? We move with purpose, so the message sticks.
See us in action right here.
Your ideas are brilliant.
Let's talk about your emotions.
Share your brilliance in the comment section below.
Please sign the documents in this section.
Real speaker body language is now unlocked, making your videos more engaging than ever.
We're also adding the next level of avatar customization inside Synthesia. You'll now be able to create entirely new avatars with a single prompt and place them into any environment you'd like. The lighting, depth, and perspective look so real that they blend in naturally as if they were filmed on location. You can prompt them in an office, on the beach, or construction site. Really anywhere you'd like. You can also prompt an outfit to match that scene. Imagine a financial advisor talking to you in a suit in an office on Wall Street. Or a certified scuba instructor showing you the seas in his wetsuit. Another amazing update is that you can now prompt B-roll footage of your avatar, demonstrating a task or taking a specific action, like walking, driving, cooking, or anything else you can imagine. By the beginning of next year, we'll also make it much easier to create personal avatars. Rather than having to upload a video, you can just upload a single image and have access to all the same customization features. The latest updates open a new world of creative possibilities, and I can't wait to see what you're gonna make with them. As we get ready to release these personal avatars that look just like you, the importance of our voice cloning technology has never been more important. Most voice cloning tools force American, British, Australian accents. They let you turn your text into your voice, but you lose the nuance of your accent, your dialect, and your rhythm. Up until now. After 5 years of customer feedback, we're excited to launch Express Voice, our proprietary model that perfectly preserves your tone of voice, including all the subtle nuances, so your personal avatar doesn't just look like you, it also sounds exactly like you. With just a few seconds of audio, we can perfectly capture your unique accent. Let's hear a few examples.
Ah, Marseille. You know the city. She's not like Paris or Nice. She has her own character, her own soul, and this is what makes her so special.
Ah, Marseille. You know this city? She is not like Paris or Nice. She has her own character, her own soul, and this is what makes her so special.
Ah, Marseille. You know this city. She is not like Paris or Nice. She has her own character, her own soul, and this is what makes her so special.
Today, 70% of online business content is in English. Yet only 19% of the world speaks it fluently. 3 years ago, we introduced the simplest way to translate your Synthesia videos, with literally one click. Since then, millions of videos have been translated into hundreds of languages. Our customers love the Synthesia feature so much that they told us they wanted to translate their existing content libraries too. Webinars, product demos, and other videos they've shot throughout the years. For decades, subtitles were the only solution for this. But the reality is that people want to listen, not read. And the other alternative of hiring a translation agency, voice actor, and booking a recording studio is just very slow and very expensive. That's why we've recently introduced AI dubbing in Synthesia. Now, you can simply upload a video and it will automatically translate into any language and localize it while keeping the original voice and lip sync perfectly intact. The accuracy is incredible. But there are times when you want to make a small edit or adjustment in the translation. Find a synonym for a word or paraphrase to make it land better in a different language. For that reason, we've developed secure editing to ensure the integrity of your message without compromising on the quality of your video. Since the release, results have been pretty amazing. Let's check out an example.
Hi, I'm Anton, Principal Product Manager here at Synthesia. Ich bin jetzt seit fast 2 Jahren bei Synthesia. Inizialmente mi occupavo della creazione di video. 简单地讲，就牺牲方法点养领你开内容。Je cherche comment faire en sorte que votre contenu parle la langue de votre public.
All right, so now we have avatars that move like you, sound like you, and speak your language. So what's next? Video has never been easier to create. But at Synthesia, we keep looking for ways to make the experience even faster and even more intuitive. Last year, we introduced our AI video assistant to help you create a draft of your video in seconds. You simply upload a document, share a link, or give it a prompt. Today, the majority of videos in Synthesia are made with our AI video assistant, and we've had tons of amazing feedback. It's been incredible to see how much this feature has improved efficiency for our customers. So we naturally wanted to make it 100 times better. And so we did. We call it Copilot. Copilot is like having a professional video editor by your side, with a full understanding of Synthesia and all of its features. You simply tell Copilot what you want to make, and it'll get to work. First, by writing a clear script. Then, by suggesting visual elements to match it, like avatars, quizzes, B-roll, music, and so much more. You can also give Copilot access to your company's knowledge bases, documents, presentations, as well as brand guidelines, so it can make sure everything you create looks and feels on brand. And to make Copilot even more powerful, we've partnered with leading AI companies like Google and OpenAI, so you have unlimited access to the most advanced models for video, audio, and text, expanding your creative possibilities even more. Copilot is fast and intuitive and really just a lot of fun. I can't wait for you to try it out. As mentioned earlier, AI will change video as a format and move us from one-way broadcasting to much more engaging experiences. A few months ago, we introduced interactivity in Synthesia, with features like branching scenarios and call to actions. In a short amount of time, they've already had an amazing impact, improving retention and engagement by up to 70%. Today, I'm excited to share that we're expanding this functionality. Soon, you'll also be able to add quizzes and hotspots, embed third-party tools like calendars, polls, and feedback forms directly inside your video with just a few clicks. Imagine onboarding that collects feedback with a survey inside the video, or a product demo that ends with a calendar link to schedule a meeting. This opens up a whole new way to experience video.
Hello and welcome to your interactive onboarding. First, choose the tools you need to start working. Okay, request sent. What's next? Let's go through some security basics. Well done. Now, do you want to sign policies or set up intros? Who would you like to meet first? Nice. When would you like to meet Joe? Awesome. Meeting booked.
But as much as these interactive elements have improved the experience, it still doesn't feel as real as talking to someone. You're still just clicking a button, which is what led us to take video to the next level. With video agents, video becomes a two-way conversation. An agent can be inserted at any point in your video to begin a real-time conversation with the viewer. And you can combine them with any other type of content, like static video and interactive scenes. Adding one in your video is simple. You just go to the editor, add an agent scene, and you instruct it in natural language. In order to be the most effective, they need to have context around your company and your processes. So we made it super easy for our customers to connect them to existing knowledge sources like SharePoint, Google Drive, CRMs, LMS, and so much more. You can also upload specific knowledge in PDFs. You can share web links or PowerPoints that all help give your agent additional context. That way, they're operating with a full understanding of your business and can easily automate and scale repetitive processes for you, anytime and in any language. You can enable agents to ask questions, simulate role plays, run onboardings, trainings, and so much more. But the value is not just in watching a video or even having conversations in the moment. It's in capturing real-time data, sending it back to your internal systems, and then taking action based on it. Agents will create a whole new category of business data that will move us from guessing what works to knowing what works.
Okay, let's do this. Hey there. Do you have a couple minutes for me to tell you about our new Revcast product?
Sure, but I do have a meeting soon.
No problem. I'll be quick. Revcast is an AI forecasting engine that plugs directly into your finance systems. It analyzes your pipeline, performance, and market signals to project revenue.
I see. How would Revcast work with my current systems like Salesforce?
Well, it has APIs that plug right into your CRM, so it can give real predictions based on performance and what-ifs.
Right. But we operate in a highly regulated environment. How do you ensure compliance with data privacy and security?
We designed Revcast with all of that in mind.
Interesting. I have to run to my meeting now, but I'm curious about pricing.
No problem. Before you go, let's put a follow-up conversation on the calendar.
Here's a summary of your performance. 1. Pitching the product. You described Revcast quickly and clearly. Score 9 out of 10. 2. Leading with value. Your communication focused on the feature, not the value. Score 5 out of 10. 3. Addressing buyer concern. You didn't mention SOC 2 compliance or empathize with customers' privacy concerns. Score 3 out of 10.
So to recap, what is a video agent? An agent is interactive. It engages like a human. It's built on LLMs. It's not built on decision trees. The responses are contextual to your business, not generalized. It remembers past inputs from a user rather than starting from scratch every single time. It's actionable and sends data out. It's not just a passive video. And it works right inside Synthesia. It's not a standalone product. Agents are the future of business communication, and it starts right here. They will revolutionize the way we interact with video, and I can't wait to see what you create with them. Let me know in the comments what you're really excited to build with video agents. Up until now, many of you have used Synthesia videos with third-party tools to create full training courses that combine video with quizzes, text, learn analytics, and much more. In the age of AI, we believe that learning will change dramatically. We're going to move on from focusing only on knowledge transfer to AI-driven skill development with practice and feedback built directly into the experience. To take full advantage of all the new tools available for instructional designers, we need a new paradigm for workplace learning. And that's why we're introducing courses in Synthesia. Courses bring together modular interactive learning videos, including avatars, video agents, and interactive elements like quizzes and branching, all in one place. But the real breakthrough lies in the data. Instead of just tracking views and completions, courses let you measure something far more meaningful: understanding and skill acquisition. Now you could define performance outcomes like conflict resolution, active listening, or negotiation, and measure how effectively learners are developing them. And this is just the beginning. AI will only continue to reshape the future of learning, and courses is the first step in that direction.
Welcome to Drignov's Safe Equipment Operation Training. Let's get started. Your first line of defense is personal protective equipment. Select the items that you believe are mandatory. That's right. Goggles, gloves, boots, and helmets keep you safe. Let's step onto the factory floor. Click on the highlighted areas to see which risks are present. Now, let's talk about emergencies. The fire alarm rings. What's the first thing you do? Correct. Evacuating is always the safest first step. Now it's your turn. In this role play, you're the operator, and I'm your supervisor. Ready? Let's begin.
A century ago, the first TV broadcast changed the way we communicate. And with AI, we're going to change it all once again. Content is going to move from being broadcast and static to being interactive. It's going to help us learn much faster, engage more, and understand better. At Synthesia, we're incredibly excited about this new future, and we look forward to building it with you. Thank you so much for tuning in.